Okay, hi givers. This is Dennis from Give Asia. I have here with me today a Korean oppa, John Kim. He's
guys?
actually here in Singapore, and he's a student with NUS. I think he's an exchange student, right? Yeah. Okay, he's here on the exchange program, and he started a campaign on our side to help the orphanage in Korea. So, but I guess you must have think about why Korea, why Korea, why not Singapore? You know, it's true to the fact that he's Korean, and the thing is that he knows the situation much better than we do. So let's hear it from John that why is he raising funds for this Korea orphanage. Hi John, how are you?
Hi.
Good.
So yeah, I just want to talk about the orphanage a bit.
Mm.
So the project is called the Oak Tree Project, and what it is essentially a scholarship fund for orphans aspiring to go to university. And the reason why this fund was created was because in Korea there's no foster care system, meaning that so
no
it's-
foster care system.
no, so it's very difficult to adopt orphans.
I see.
Yeah. So what will happen is they will stay in a orphanage program, usually a housing that's subsidized by the government, and they'll live there until they're 18.
Okay.
And then after they're 18 years old, they will receive, I believe, $5,000 from the government,
Right.
and then they're expected to live on their own and survive. Yeah.
I see. So this $5,000 doesn't cover the university fees, right? If I'm not
No,
mistaken.
absolutely not. Right.
No.
And so what a lot of these orphans will try to do is they will try to seek employment.
Okay.
But on the employment application, you have to fill out where you live and who your parents are.
Mm.
But as orphans, right, you can't. I mean, you can do one, right? Tell them where you lived, but
Yeah.
you're gonna write down the address of the orphan home.
Mm.
And so immediately, once the employers recognize that you're an orphan, sometimes they will get paid less. They also know that you're very vulnerable, especially emotionally. So there will be some, funny business that happens.
Wow.
Yeah, and
It's
so
like a discrimination.
yeah,
Okay.
and so a lot of these kids, they actually become most susceptible to the trafficking industry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So what was really interesting about this fund, though, was so I'm a Korean in Singapore, right? But this fund, for example, was set up by an American. He is, I think the term for it is angmo, right?
Yeah. Correct.
He is 100% angmo.
Yeah, okay.
But he graduated from Virginia Tech with an engineering degree.
Mm.
And one day he just decided, hey, I want to go live in this orphanage in Korea just to
Okay.
see what the situation is like.
Mm-hmm.
And then once he lived there and really immersed himself in the situation, he realized the gravity of it. And he said,
see.
I need to do something to help these kids.
Okay.
And so yeah, ever since like 2006, I believe, he's just dedicated his whole life to helping these orphans.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And so I think the point that I really got from just listening to him speak
Hmm.
was, you don't have to be Korean
Yeah.
to help Korean
Yeah.
orphans, right?
Yeah.
It was just simply the fact that he saw them as children, right?
Hmm.
But what I loved, the point that he made was also, they're not just weak children, right? The reason why it's called the Oak Tree Project is he wanted to help these orphans become like oaks. Oaks are known as very tall, powerful trees,
Right.
but they take a very long time to grow.
I see.
And he might not be able to make a huge substantial difference in their lives. They could go through university and they might not become millionaires, right? But the idea is just to do something, anything, to take action and just plant a seed that one day he hopes will blossom into an oak tree.
It's like giving them a proper education, and that is the key.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
that is the
I
key.
love that you bring that up, Dennis, because this program is not just about giving them money, right? Because they're paired up with a mentor, and all these mentors are volunteers.
Okay.
Yeah, and these mentors are essentially, or they're very crucial to this project because it's about teaching these orphans that although you do not have a blood kin mother and father, you have a family, a mentor that will really look after you.
Okay.
And so the money is only like 10% of it, right? It's really about creating this family for them to show that, hey, you didn't grow up with a parent, but there's still people that really care about you.
Of course.
So yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
I just love the mission of this organization. So
Okay. Okay. So how much are you looking to raise?
about $10,000.
Okay.
So here's the math behind it. So every student gets about $500 per month.
Okay.
So this amount would equate to helping about, I believe, 15 students.
Okay.
But currently, I believe the current class, so when they first started out, they were only able to support 2 students. And now
I
I
see.
believe, yeah, and now the graduation class was like 5 or 6.
Okay.
But I really want this project to grow
Right.
because right now it's centered in the capital of Korea, which is Seoul.
Mm.
But I really want this to grow so that it can help people not in just Seoul, but in like Busan and
Right.
other cities as well.
Create a multiplier effect
Yes,
from there.
correct.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean that's why I thought Give Asia was such a fantastic platform because it's crowdfunding. The essence of it is to really network on the leverage on the network effect of things like social media and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so to help such a cause that I felt, it has so much potential to grow and could really inform the public about the situation in Korea. That I thought it was a great platform to use. Yeah.
Well, that's very detailed of you.
Yeah,
And the givers out there, you've heard what our Opa here, John, has already shared. So providing these orphans with education is actually the key to their life and the key to their future. So he's only looking to raise about 10,000. So don't hesitate. You see the link there. Click onto it. No amount is actually too small to help. Thank you, John. Thank you for doing this. It's like you're a very, very good Samaritan. So I wish you all the best in your fundraising.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, see you guys. So see the link there, please. Remember to click. Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.